I apologize for being on this screen here at the start of this recording session, but I accidentally forgot to save my game at the end of the last recording, and I made a mistake and chose only Zalbar to take with me on this excursion outside of the apartments. And there's a cutscene that happens when you walk out of your apartment after coming back after rescuing Bastila. And I didn't want anybody to miss that, so I've decided to load from the autosave. So essentially the only thing that you've missed is just me walking out to the apartment door. I'm going to go back and change party members after this, though. Yes. Ooh, Candaris, huh? Why does Candaris want to meet with us? Not sure I trust Candaris, but if it's something that might help us, I don't really want to turn that down. Yeah, I kind of gathered that. Let me go back inside the apartments, because, well, actually, we don't even need to do that. We can just switch out party members. I want to say we can do that here somewhere. I completely... Yeah, here we go. Who I meant to take with me is Bastila, because I want to show everybody what she's like. And I want to take Karth with us, because we haven't had him here for a little while. There we go. And all three of us can level up. And like I said, I'm going to refrain from leveling Kane up for the time being. And I will level up Karth. Skills, of course, I'm going to do more in treat injury. As far as feats are concerned, I think I will give him... I'm either going to give him sniper shot or improved rapid shots. I think I'm going to go with sniper shot, actually. I know that mission has that, but considering that I'm going to try to be keeping the ranged characters fairly ranged, then this sort of feat, like I said, the ones that will involve lowering defense but getting in a good a critical hit, I want to make good use of these. So I think I'm going to go with sniper shot on this one. Alright, Karth is now level 7, and now we can level up Bastila. Whoops, we'll talk to her in a minute. I meant to click her down here.
Yes?
Bastila is currently level 3, so we've got quite a bit of leveling up to do. This is one of the things that's a little bit annoying about the game, is that when you have a bunch of levels to do like this, you have to go through each one separately. It's not like some of the other BioWare RPGs like Mass Effect, where it's all points based, and you just have a larger amount of points that you've gained the entire time and built up that you can just allocate all at once. I think the reason for this is because there are prerequisites that are levels, like certain feats and whatnot are level 5 or level 12 and whatnot. Let's see what we can do with her attributes. She's got high dexterity, but what I actually want to do is give her more charisma, because that will definitely help with her force powers. And I'll be showing you those force powers here in just a little while. Awareness. I'm not really going to be doing much with treat injury. And you'll see why here in just a little while. To be honest, skills are not really that much of a concern to most Jedi. And as you may have seen there in the previous screen, she is a Sentinel. And as such, she does get a few more skills than at least one of the other Jedi classes. I'll just put it in awareness. I think that'll work the best. As far as powers are concerned, this is where we get to select the different force powers, which is pretty cool. let's see what we can do here with this. What I'm going to give her first is Burst of Speed. This is a very useful power to have. This power allows a Jedi to move very swiftly, pressing his or her body to its physical limits. For the duration of this effect, 36 seconds, movement speed is doubled and 2 defense is gained. Now, the nice thing about this power is that its later incarnations will actually allow you to gain an extra attack when you're fighting, and that's really useful. So I'm going to give her that for now. Let's go ahead and level her up a second time. Once again, more awareness. I think I'll stick with that for now. Powers. Let's see, this time I think I will give her Force Valor. This is a light side power, and as you saw on the previous screen, she is a light side character. This power increases the physical attributes and saving throws of the Jedi and all party members. That's very important. By 2 points. The effect lasts for 20 seconds. And the later versions of this will increase the number of points, although not the amount of time, but it is a very useful power to have. Alright, we'll level her up again. More skills. We can't really do any more with awareness, so I think I'll put one in, oh, I guess that's a cross-class skill. Okay, never mind. So is that. Wait, is this? Yeah. I guess we'll have to do treat injury. Well, actually, no, we can actually save that point. That's something I forget about. We can save points. Feats. We haven't had many of these yet. I'm going to give her improved 2-weapon fighting because I want her to keep the double-bladed lightsaber. Bastila is just not Bastila without that yellow lightsaber. It is one of the things that makes her Bastila. The improved 2-weapon fighting reduces the attack penalty by an additional 2 to a total of -4 in your main hand and -4 in your offhand. Use of a balanced weapon in the offhand can further reduce the attack penalty by 2/0 to a total of -2/-4, so that's good. Powers, I want to give her Cure, now that we can get it at level 6. This power heals all party members within a 15-meter radius. It heals 5 vitality points, plus 1 point for every charisma modifier, wisdom modifier, and level of the Force user. This power does not affect droids. And this power, this one is very useful. It definitely makes med packs a little bit more obsolete, which is nice because we'll be using enough med packs as is, even without this. But the nice thing about it is that it heals all of your party members, and that is very useful. And once we get enough levels to get heal, then it will become even doubly useful because it will heal 10 vitality points plus the other stuff. So we'll go with that for now, and that's all we can do with Bastila for the time being.
Yes?
Alright, so leveling up is finally done and we can move out. The first thing I want to do is go to Dia's apartment to tell her the good news about what Holden did. And I'm probably going to have a really hard time finding it. Let's see. Nope, nothing in there. That's the way out. It was probably over here somewhere. That's just the Twi'lek. It's probably the one right next to ours, isn't it? Yep, here she is.
You're back. Did you manage to get Holden to withdraw the price on my head?
We did! You're free.
He called the bounty off? That's wonderful! I only wish I had something to give you as a reward. Wait a minute, I know. I don't have many credits, but there is something I can give you. It's a family heirloom. It's not much, but it's something.
It's okay, we don't need the reward.
I can never truly repay you for helping me, but you'll always have my thanks for what you did.
Well, we're friends now, that's cool. And we got more light side points. The reward she gives you is not exactly very useful. I think it's something that you can add on to your armor. And most of the time when people offer us a reward, I will actually be taking it, because most of the time it's money, and we definitely need money in this game. But in this case, I can if I remember correctly, we will find one of the things that she gives us somewhere along the way, so it's not going to be a big deal. Well, we're back here in the upper city again. It's good to be here. Nothing much has changed. Let's go to the upper city cantina, because there's a few things I wanted to take care of there. But first, let's talk to Bastila.
How can I help? I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taris. I'm curious as to what you and Karth were doing before we all joined forces.
Yeah, we were just looking for you. There really wasn't a whole lot that happened, to be honest. We met Mission in Zalbar, but that was about it.
Yes, I realize that, of course. But surely there was more to it than a simple search. I doubt there were flashing signs pointing you in my direction. Yet somehow you found me. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulcan prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taris Swoop champion. That's quite a resume.
Wow, she's actually heaping a bit of praise on us. That's nice. But, to be honest, I had to owe some of this credit to the people who helped us along the way. Mission, and especially Zalbar, were definitely forces to be reckoned with among the Vulkars, and I couldn't have done this without them.
Your modesty is admirable. But though others helped, you were the catalyst for these events. When you were chosen to join this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. The Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force.
Can we control the Force? This is something that she was alluding to earlier. Maybe we can find out more about this. Of course, she's probably just going to tell us that we need to talk to this council about it.
The Force is in all of us, though for most people it's barely a measurable whisper. But there are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force-sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you. There is no other explanation for your great success. Though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't... well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is...
Yeah, that is an issue. You might recall in episode 1, Anakin was only 9 years old, and they were hesitant about even letting him be trained.
I'm sorry, I've overstepped my authority. I'm speaking of things that are best left to the Jedi Council. For now, let's just accept the fact that you're gifted. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet.
Indeed. Well, it looks like she's softening up a bit, and that's good. Anyway, what I was saying earlier was that I'd like to go to the cantina, not only to meet Candaris, but also to continue our adventures in the Dueling ring. Hopefully we can face Bendak. Excuse me.
I saw you in the swoop race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for.
Oh?
My name's Candaris Ordo. I work for Davik Kang in the Exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them. And I have nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in high demand. But lately, Davik hasn't been paying me what he promised.
Ooh.
I don't like getting cheated. So I figure it's time for me to break the Sith quarantine and get off this backwater planet.
Why exactly are we involved with this?
I've got a plan to escape Taris, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help me. That's where you come in.
Careful. Mercs like this haven't a lick of conscience. They'll betray you in a heartbeat. This could be a trap.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to your friend, aren't I? I saw you win that swoop race and started thinking, anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably crazy enough to break into the Sith military base. I need someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without those codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated by the Sith fleet's automated defense guns.
Yeah, why should we help him? I'm not sure I really trust this guy.
Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk.
Oh, okay, I'm listening. But how in the world... Well, actually, I'm interested in both these things. How is he going to manage that, and how am I supposed to get into this military base? Let's start with that first.
Getting in won't be easy. The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built by Janice Nall.
Aha!
Just tell her Candaris sent you, and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith base.
That's the droid that we saw that Janice wouldn't sell us. That's good news. I'd like to buy that droid. He looked a lot better than the malfunctioned one. But yeah, won't Davik get mad about this?
Davik paid for the droid, but I'm the guy he put in charge of the mission. He won't care how I come up with those codes. Normally I do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith base, they'd send an army down on Davik's estate to get those codes back. That's why I need you.
Alright. To be honest, I still don't know if I trust him or not, but since this seems to be the most viable option to get off the planet for the time being, I'm going to go for it, because we really don't have much of a choice.
I don't sense any deception from him, which is surprising. This may be exactly what we need.
I'm going to wait in Javiar's cantina. You come and find me when you've got those launch codes, and I'll make sure we both get off this rock.
Good deal. Well, we're going to have to go to Javiar's cantina anyway, because I'd like to collect the remaining bounties once we're done. The one on Selvin, and if we can beat Bendak in the ring, his as well. To be honest, I don't really know how this is going to go with Bendak. I'm going to have to play it by ear. Yes. My body is ready. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. Over in this corner, a woman with steel on her bones and ice water in her veins. She's cold and quick as death itself. You know her. You love her. Ice.
Ice.
And in the other corner, a rising star taking that first step into the big leagues. I give you the mysterious stranger.
Alright, now we got much better swords, which will be good. Uh-oh, we're missing again. I didn't learn anything from the fight with Brejik, did I? Yeah, this isn't going well, is it? Okay, new strategy. I'm gonna try grenading her. Of course, now she's a bit too close. Why don't we try... Yeah, why don't we try critical strike? Okay, we need to heal up a bit here. Okay, that was in the nick of time. I think I'm going to use another one of those. There we go, finally. Whew, that was a bit tougher than I thought.
The fight is over. The mysterious stranger has won. Ice is knocked out cold. Looks like we have a rising star in the mysterious stranger, folks. But how high can this star soar? You'll just have to watch and see.
Always with the puns, that announcer. Well, at least we got some more credits from that. That's always useful. Let's see what Ice has to say about it.
I've never been one to shy away from the cold, hard truth, so I'll just come right out and say it. I can't compete with the likes of you, stranger. I know when I'm overmatched. You're good, very good. But you're wrong if you think that means I'm suddenly going to warm up to you.
Aw.
Truth is, I really don't have anything more to say, so you might as well move on.
Okay. Let's see here. Is there... I don't think there's any more med packs in here, but I'll check since it's been a while. Yeah, I guess that there's only 2 med packs you can get from that. 300 credits for ice. Let's see who's going to set up us up with this time. It should be Marl, since he's the second best person. Alright, let's face Marl. Marl is probably the nicest duelist we've met so far, so...
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. He's a legend in the sport, a 20-year veteran who still knows how to show the young kids a trick or two. Let's have a big hand for Marl. But there's always some young gun coming up to knock the veterans off. And we've got one of the best right here. I give you the mysterious stranger.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use a grenade on him just to soften him up a bit. Okay, that's not gonna be good. Marl is also a 2-weapon fighter with his double-bladed sword. Okay, this is going a little bit steadily better than the one with ice. That's good. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Yay!
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! Marl is down, and questions abound! Is this the end for the long-time bet? Is it time for Marl to hang up his spurs? And what of the mysterious stranger? Twitch is waiting in the wings. Do you dare take a shot at the champion himself? Will the wild-eye wonder finally be unseated?
I love the way he said, Marl is down and questions abound. Let's talk to Marl. Like I said, he's probably the most friendly duelist we've seen so far. So, I kind of hated having to fight him like that, but at least it was all in fun. No one got seriously hurt.
You're good, stranger. Maybe even as good as Bendak in his prime. There's no shame in losing to you. But when you beat me, you made me realize something, kid. First, it was just Twitch I couldn't handle. Now it's you and Twitch. Pretty soon, there'll be another young hotshot clawing past me in the rankings.
Aww.
This game's been good to me, but my time is done. I need to get away from the duel rings for a while. Think things over. Goodbye, stranger. I wish you all the best.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's kind of a little weird seeing everybody all slumped over like this over here. Well, we've got Twitch left, and he's standing right over there. Let's just heal up first before we face him. $400 credits. So I'm guessing Twitch's prize will be 500. Yeah, I bet you're excited. Now, if I remember correctly, Twitch was not actually that bad, but then again, I had a different character build that time, so hopefully I've done a little bit better with my character this time around. I know I'm still far from perfect, but hopefully I'll be able to beat him.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. Hold on to your seats and stay back from the edges of the ring. He's wild, he's unpredictable, he's borderline psychotic. And he's the best damn duelist in the game today. Give it up for Twitch. But Twitch's opponent plans to take the champion down. Night after night, battle after battle, we've watched this young phenom rise through the ranks. In this corner, the challenger for the title of Taris Dueling Champion, the mysterious stranger.
Alright, let's face Twitch. He's primarily a blaster character, and his blaster is pretty strong, so I'm going to go ahead and use a med pack here. Normally I wouldn't do this because I would have other people with me, but because this is the dueling ring, and because I'm by myself, and because I would have to do this all over again, I want the LP to move along pretty nicely in terms of pace, so I don't want to have to run through all this over again. This isn't going well. And we're down. Okay.
Which has done it? Once again, the wild-eyed champion has defended his title. But don't give up, stranger. We all want to see you go after the champ again.
And we will go after the champ again. And I think this time around I'm going to use some of the stimulants that we've picked up along the way. So let's go ahead and heal up real quick. You'll notice that the bar is not raising quite as high every time we use a med pack now that we've got more vitality points. Yes, rematch. Rematch. I'm gonna try to see if I can skip this.
Hold on to your seats and stay back from the edges of the ring. He's wild, he's unpredictable, he's borderline psychotic, and he's the best damn duelist in the...
Okay. This time, I am going to equip myself with an energy shield to protect us against those blaster bolts. I'm going to give myself a battle stimulant. And why not, an adrenal strength stimulant. Okay, now, let's take him on. There we go. This is going a lot better. Alright, we're almost there. Come on, almost there. Don't miss, come on, we're so close. Yes!
It's over! The fight is over!
Woohoo!
The mysterious stranger has won! Twitch's reign of terror is over!
Reign of terror.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion! The mysterious stranger!
Yay! We are the new champion. And now that we've beaten everybody, hopefully that means that we can now take on Bendak. See, does Twitch have anything to say? I guess that's it. Well, let's get our money here. Maybe we can talk to Bendak about that that potential possibility. We've got more credits, which is good. Let's see what Bendak has to say about this. And he's not in here, he's in the first room, of course. That's not the first room. Here's Bendak.
I've been watching you on the dueling ring. Not bad for an amateur. I'm tempted to come out of retirement and show you what it's like to do battle against a real champion.
Woohoo.
But I only fight in death matches. And not too many people are willing to step into the ring knowing they won't ever come out. How about you, stranger? You think you got what it takes?
You know, let's tell him that we're here to collect the bounty on his head.
So you're the one doing Zax's dirty work. Well, I've got some bad news for you, little bounty hunter. There's no way you're bringing me in. This cantina is wired with a top-level security grid. You pull a weapon on me and the auto-fire turrets will fry you before you can even pull the trigger.
That wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
want to leave here. I've got food and drinks, place to stay, and everybody treats me with the respect I've earned for my dueling career. But if you're set on collecting that bounty, I'll make you a deal. I kind of miss the fight game. My hand is itching for the feel of a blaster in my grip. I've seen you in the duel ring. You're just good enough to spark my interest, so I'll agree to face you in a death match. You win, you get to collect that bounty for killing me.
Well, that is what we had in mind, so let's agree to do it.
Finally, fresh meat. Azure will set it up. Go talk to him. It will take some time to arrange, so no point sticking around here until then. I'll be back when it's time for you to die.
Don't count on it, buddy. Let's just talk to Azure real quick about it. And I think that was over this way, if I'm not mistaken. Here we go. That was quick. Alright, well we can do that. And once again I went the wrong way. Thankfully it's not too long around to the other end over here. So let's step outside and come back. We'll face Bendak, but we'll do so in the next video.